Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve problem number 459, repeated substring pattern. So in this question we are given a string and we need to check if this string can be constructed by taking a substring of it and repeating it multiple times. So let's see example 1. Here we can see this is our given string, and in this if we repeat AB twice, we get our resultant string, which is AB AB. So here we return true. In example 2, we see that we cannot find a substring after repeating which we can get this string. A substring is a contiguous part of the string. So the substring in this are A, AB, ABA, B, BA, and ALA. Taking this. And if we look at example 3, here we can see that ABC, 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 ABC. So we can either repeat ABC 4 times or ABC, ABC twice. And the length of the string given is 10 to the power 4. That means we can go up to big of n square. And S also consists of the lowercase English letters, so we don't need to worry about the upper and lowercase also. So how can we solve this problem? The first approach is brute force, where we take the every substring starting from length 1. So we take here length 1 substring, length 2 substring, and we go till the half of the substring. As half the length will be repeated, it will become the full length. And if you go beyond the half length, so the resultant string will exceed the original string, and there is no point in doing that. So in the brute force, what we will do, we will start from 1 to half of length, and then for every length we will try to make the full string. So suppose we have, let's first check the repeated string. So we can get this in C++ by s dot substr, and the starting position, which will be 0, and the length. So suppose I have taken I here, so this will give our repeated string or the substring that needs to be repeated, and we can get the length from 1 till equal to L by 2, and for every length we will find the resultant string, and if this resultant string is equal to the original string, we can say that the answer is true. And after trying all the possible strings, if we still don't get a valid answer, we can say that the answer is invalid and we return false. So let's first see how to code this. So for coding this, we will first get the length of the string, and then we need to loop from I equals 1 to I less than equal to L by 2. So here I is representing the length of our string. Now what we need to check, we need to first check if this I is divisible by size of the string or not, because if it's not divisible, then we cannot make a perfect string equal to s. So let's first check. If L modulus I equal to 0, then only will proceed, and we need the string that is being repeated. So string You can say rep is equal to s dot substring starting from 0 and the length is I. In C++, we use substring as the starting index and the length of the string. Next, we need to declare a variable that will contain our resultant. After repeating the rep, so let's initialize it with this, and we also need to find the number of times this will be repeated. So let's say it's nr, number of times it's repeating. It will be equal to L divided by I, because one single substring is of length I and total length is L. So the number of times it needs to be repeated is L by I. So we will be less than nr, and we simply add this to our string. And finally, if n equals s, we say it's true. And after trying all the possibilities, if we still don't get any valid answer, we simply return false. Let's check it if it's running. So all the sample test cases are passed. Let's try to submit it. So it's getting submitted perfectly. But as you can see, the time complexity of this will be big of L, and here we again also go n by I. So overall it's less than big of n square. Now so there is an algorithm to solve this problem in a more efficient way. So if our given substring is this and we repeat it, we add the same string. So let's s is given to us as ab, ab, and we declare some s1 as s plus s, and this will be equal to ab, 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 and we remove this first and last part from this s1, first character and last character, and in the remaining portion, if we can still find this s, then we can say that the string is found by repeating a substring, because the last repeated part and the first repeated part will make the original string. So what we need to do is we need to simply make another string s1 by removing the first and last character and then checking if this original s is present in this s1 or not. So let's see how to code this. Let me first clear the previous solution. So we will first make a string by adding 2 times s. Now we need to remove the first and last characters from s1. So s1 will be s1 dot substring starting from first index, and so let's the size of s1, and it will be of length l minus 2 because we are removing first and last, so it will be of length l minus 2. And we also observe that if the length originally is 1, as you can see in the constraints, and the length is starting from 1, and if the length is 1, then it cannot be found of repeated substrings. So if s dot size equals 1, we need to return false. And now we simply need to check that if s is present in this s1 or not. So for doing that, we do if s1 dot find s, not equal to string and pause. Is present, we return true, and if it's not present, we return false. So this is how we compare strings in C++. S1.find s is not equal to string and pause. Let's check if it's running. This example test case has got accepted. So as you can see, the solution is much faster than the previous one, and it takes a really less time complexity as well. So thank you. See you in the next video.